Hey, it's Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me. I am gonna talk about some skincare stuff today. Been a little bit since I have been able to film, and I have a lot of skincare items I've picked up over the last few months that I have been testing out. Old stuff, new stuff, things I've been using longer, etc., etc. So, there's a few things I got during Black Friday are like the big bulk of the purchases that I made. Yes, so let's start with Jordan Samuel. I had wanted to use some Jordan Samuel stuff again. It had been a couple of years since I have been using Jordan Samuel products. Big fan of his products. So I picked up 4 things. This one I haven't opened yet, but I have used this before. This is the Performance Cream. This is an absolutely wonderful moisturizer. Very, very gentle, easy on the skin. Really, really like good for layering. Also, I really enjoyed this during like hotter times of year. So I'm gonna wait until it warms up here again, and that's probably when I will crack this open. Plus I just don't want to have too many open products on the go at once because I have a bad habit of doing that and then not going through things in a timely manner. So I'm trying to be better about that. So I haven't opened this up, so I won't be showing any textures of it. But I have featured this in videos in years past, so I'll have that little linky thing if that is something you care to see. And then the other items, the Hydrate Facial Serum. Again, I've had this before. It's probably my 3rd or 4th bottle I have tried of this. This is a, I believe, aloe and glycerin based with cucumber hydration serum. So hyaluronic acid serum. I really like the sort of jelly texture of this. I really like the hyaluronic serum thing from Botanical, and I've used several of those over the years as well. And I decided to get this as my sort of layering guy this time around, since I wanted to reintroduce this, since I haven't used this in a few years. But my skin always loves this. Great for layering, creates really beautifully plump skin, used day or night, etc. And pairs really well with other brands, but also really well with other items in his line. Like this. This is the Soothing Face Oil. This is a sweet almond oil based, I believe, is like the carrier oil of it. But it also has marula and cranberry seed in it, as I believe squalene and rose. I don't think this is new. This might be like a renamed. I kind of stepped away from using this line for a couple of years, but there was a face oil that he had a few years ago that I don't know if it got renamed or just discontinued, but this feels very similar to what I remember that one was like, and I really enjoyed that oil. Lovely, like in the name, soothing. I can get really irritated skin around my eyes, and I found that oil really helped, and this seems to be doing the same. Wonderful, especially for this super dry time of year. Been loving this. Just, yes, my skin has been absolutely drinking this up. So love this oil from him. And then the new, this is new, no, for sure new, not just like maybe renamed. This is the Performance Eye Gel. I've been on the hunt for a new eye cream. This, I believe, is this a caffeine one? It's got Camila in it, as well as, it does have a little bit of mica in it to help with like a bit of glow, but glycerin based, very, very nice, easy to absorb in. I haven't been using anything like too active on my skin in general, let alone my eye area lately, because I'm still nursing and been going through a skin transition. But when I am done nursing and when I am done, I don't know, when I'm out of this point in my life of being very kind of home bound, Between having a kid and COVID and stuff, I will get a little bit more aggressive, I would say, or maybe on the offense about my skincare. But nonetheless, what I'm just trying to say is I've been getting things that have been very calming and soothing versus like targeted aggressive, because I have a lot of discolorization, aging. I've got some melasma issues going on, wrinkles. So anyways, I got this and I got this for Christmas. These are the Forever eye masks. The eye cream from this, the Deliverance eye cream that this brand has, looks really interesting. It's quite expensive and it seems much more active, but I've been pairing these two together and it's lovely. It's really cool to have a Forever eye mask. So yeah, just clean it off after use. I'm gonna dry it. Really nice to pop these in the fridge for a little bit before I put them on, so they're nice and cold and cooling. But this has been a nice little thing when I have the time to use it, or even remember to use it. I've only used it like half a dozen times so far. So this is one of my lesser used new skincare items, but yeah, curious to see how that helps using those in combination though. But I'm so stupidly tired with eye bags as it is that it's probably not going to make any difference with my appearance these days. This is another item before I talk about the Botanical stuff, which is a larger portion of this video of items. This is from Chia. This is the Powerful Advanced Multi-Correctional Scalp and Hair Wellness Treatment. I have been only using this for a week, so obviously I can't speak to it having done anything, but this is supposed to help with hair density and regrowth. I am coming up on 5 months postpartum, and around the 3-month mark is when I really started losing hair. I've already beginning to get some regrowth in certain areas, which is nice, I guess. But I have just lost so much hair. Definitely have some like larger growths going on here. Luckily, it's already started to have some regrowth. But in general, I have lost a lot of volume to my hair, and it's challenging every day, just running my hands through my hair and losing a ton. I know it's just part of the process of being postpartum, and it's just the natural cycle of hair. You know, I believe when you're pregnant, your hair goes into a dormant cycle, I believe. There's, these different cycles of hair where you're in the growth cycle, dormant cycle, and then the shedding cycle. And so then when you get into postpartum, all of the hairs that were in this sort of like dormant, like non-shedding, that's why you can have really luscious hair while pregnant, all kick into shedding at the same time. So hopefully this will slow down soon, because I don't really think I'm gonna have much hair left if this keeps going at the rate it's going. But I got this to test out. I did read some wonderful reviews on this. I like that it has this like spritzy dispenser. The only issue I have is like it says 90 to 120 days to see results. But with the way most people's hair growth is, you're going to see hair growth within that time. And also, this is going to be long gone before 90 days. So it's one of those products that might have to have multiple purchases to see results. I'm going to wait and see how I feel about it when I'm done with this bottle. But yeah, I always kind of roll my eyes at products that are like X amount of time, but it's clear that that X amount of time to see results is longer and would require more than just one batch of something. Anyways, it smells wonderful. Feels nice on my hair. I'm trying to remember to use it every day. Hard to do. And then lastly, I have to talk about are some Botanical products I picked up during Black Friday. I originally was gonna like get a bunch of old staples, but then I wanted to reintroduce Jordan Samuel into my skincare routine. So instead of getting some items that I normally would I got like the Jordan Samuel equivalent. So I did want to try some newer items. She came out with this Forest Balance Facial Ritual set. It is a 3-product little set, 2 new ones and an old one, the Nourishing Cleansing Oil. Got going on here. I love this. Haven't opened that one yet because I have one on the go. Talked about it so many times on here. Great cleanser. Really good oil cleanser for getting off makeup and very gentle. Great for winter. But I think all of these items are really kind of geared towards wintertime skin and dryness. The Rooted Balancing Balm is wonderful. It has this beautiful purple color. Really lovely texture that just melts. Wonderful for calming skin. For really dry patch skin, and all of these pair really well. The other item in the set is this Restoring Complex. This just really just sinks into the skin, and this is not focusing. There we go. It smells wonderful. It kind of smells like blackberries. These pair all really beautifully together, as well as pairing really well with the Jordan Samuel items that I'm currently using. This one is supposed to also help with congested skin, and I gotta say, I don't know if it's this that I've been using consistently or I can't remember the name off my top of my head. I hauled it recently. I'll put the name of it on the screen here. If it's that, that's been helping with my skin. But besides areas where I have issues with like breakouts because I wear a mask a lot, my skin has been pretty clear lately, which is lovely. Wonderful product. This just feels so luxurious. This item right here, this feels super high-end. I know that's kind of a weird sort of description to give, but its texture is wonderful. It feels so good on the skin. Here, let me give a little pump. My hands could really use this right now. But it kind of feels like a primer, like a really expensive primer. Actually reminds me a lot of some of the Cover FX primers, like they have that sunscreen. Wonderful under makeup, kind of gives this almost like pore-filled, perfected canvas-like, that has a bit of tackiness, so does really well with makeup. And then lastly from the Botanical is the Sanctuary Berry Balm. Also haven't dived into this one yet. I haven't opened this yet because I'm using a bunch of other stuff, so I will circle back on this at some point to give little updates on it and all of these items that are newer that I haven't reviewed before. But yes, it was fun to sit down and talk about some skincare items. I haven't done that in a little while, let alone make a video in a minute. It's been absolutely insane between holidays and this COVID surge and childcare and et cetera, so hopefully I will have a little bit more space to make more videos coming soon, and just space to breathe. But I hope you all are, I feel like I got into like reporter mode directing to the camera, but I hope everyone's doing well and staying healthy and having a nice time, a good winter. I will see you all soon.